na for pure sports emerald. Every kwabne free or being bebre na friend will be tries. No pure sports. Now him say bag can see who nsem dia 95.7 and will be 80. Juada ekopem memeneda. Non du ekopem dumienu. I will can see who nsem amonone any fee. Yes, answer the wadwin chair eso ewem.
Dila ena metro no. Ship dealer.
Ship dealer. Now what your questions? Oh, okay.
It's yako so. You got Twitter and so any Facebook in hashtag pure sports. Now other question. Eddie ama the brain. Question about who ship dealer. And I comment be episode of the man biano. The whole samba. Now okay. So say transfer in ayu.
Chairman ayu.
Guys, Sevilla and so Abrantia Chelsea president say
Jules Conde.
Yeah. I say Sevilla was still a Sevilla player.
Say
Kazuma dey no so dey done or go medical leave.
Yeah, the omo catch Chelsea ni say time no kwa na eko. Na 27th. Omo close ya the 31st. Enti say Chelsea be ya omo mrantem. Omo si player dey omo ton. President ni osu player omo ton. But Chelsea for be ba omo mrantem.
Omo be ba omo mra. Well, Juventus also say there is no offer and there is no bid from City so far. But I see Ronaldo are clear in the locker.
Oh yes, and
no, I could clear the locker. More training ground.
I no pay containers. I would do just 40 minutes. Almost started training while you be and return the car.
Hey,
into Aquacra. And now okra a coach no. Manzi Allegri.
So
oko team ne de oko. Intien na oko ya no train oko ntem. Oko ya no just 40 minutes and we free. Team need train but on you what to the car ko. Ni na be ma ye be videos ni bi.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you be videos. Ni be time we go to the car. Na Juventus supporters no. Abe jina containers a na omo because in some no. Also tennis na. Ebu asa nya no kre. Asa rumors. But who could drew training grounds on our corner who say, Akoy said omo okay. Na said the Okasa Manchester for football. Ako crowd ye. Now Ronaldo free Manchester United. Nya be 12 years ni.
Aye.
Oda so Ronaldo just na said before dia she just na no pay no. Before we dia she just
some say Ronaldo the guy in Manchester ni. Na dey na the
Manchester ha no ba.
Ka the only city
and now only Ghana social class in bio kai me dey ato a university Jacob record ya ba na yati only after Manchester United training no. Ono so asem okay root me say I dey say how bia but German issue ne say oh him and they say the can recommend Eddie Card Ronaldo call Manchester United or catch Manchester United for say player ne person oko most mumpe nti mumpe na City rivals
of friend only gonna associate
and Manchester United we training no only central for din komo kakra na who be say no nsem na okay no also munya mo professionals now you are professionals so you free United and City only gonna associate ra
na some okay
na some okay
na no mo friend say Ronaldo so okono one thing
ate ho na asem ne wo no and Manchester United for no mo bofu na ho na me so mente wo mase no because mo mpanim for no player no you be catch them oh Mendes on some me catch say oh Mendes call London sa London nya City mo nkra odi ka call you or call Manchester United wow and now be catch them say player no why na you say this season on to aso majuvi obeko enti sa PSG de na ehun be ba nyina ne ade no player no decide so obeko enti mope mo ampe na mu City rivals ape ono so na ju so obeko no kwa na obeko you say there
tini nyina details no ana Mbappe so de no
oh na no pay an so Leonardo so Mbappe ko do trainer Leonardo so ko training ground so eno se o videos nyina wa ha
Mbappe ko dru
ya
ana Leonardo sporting director no so ko o ka change say dem say we be doing start pack on your because they say
hono kra no ye bisa say ono so okokra na because say na bia Leonardo
let's say 170 plus 10 bio the 160 plus 10
enra wia ena Manchester Real Madrid the second bid no ekoye 170 plus 10 year add-ons eno mo de no neko na player na nkasa de ni sika sem de o wie da tina aka o mo ne we na report nso kire se Kata Penyino ono so wa green light
Sekatani.
Oh yes. Enra Nasa Kalaifi Ekai. Omokoye also no easy boss. Champions League draw no. Eno we ko bisa no. Eno say this time the oye adwuma. Mbappe asem no be kasa later. Sisi no no busa na asem no oye adwuma.
European clubs association.
Yeah. No oye adwuma. Team Mbappe asem no. Ojiri say sporting director Eddie Kabe and of course sporting director be say player de be ko. Into no so the okay na so to munchene.
Yeah.
The idea them say they be ya na be nya.
Well, you must say UEFA Champions League draw, but what a group B? Atletico, Liverpool, Porto, AC Milan.
Fantastic group.
What a group that is going to be.
Group.
But only group A no so. Imagine Ronaldo wearing Manchester City shirt playing against a PSG side that has Messi.
We know say akwa Qatar near you.
Qatar versus Abu Dhabi, yes. Jessica money.
Jessica for
money. Easy. Champions League this year no. I know be shit. Na yeah PSG for no.
Hey.
Yo. Said this year Champions League.
Chris, I want just more kind.
This year.
Yeah, PSG for.
And the Champions League say Arsenal but mami rebi. Mami support you bia. Team support PSG. PSG. You ever heard draw no? Any emun sensem and of course awards no so. Yeah. Of course Thomas Tuchel then Obianen in play.
But Chairman say sir questions we call for sir reason be more. I say midfielder of the season now. N'Golo Kante ni Jorginho nyina pray and e dey man N'Golo Kante but player of the overall best player no e come Jorginho Kante beat no
the chance of chemo
there be N'Golo Kante ni JD award
best midfielder
of what
of the season
the Champions League
yes the Champions League you know who award near the best midfielder
okay
any man N'Golo Kante but the overall best player in Europe the Euros can hono and a Jorginho DBT no.
Okay.
So what I say?
Okay, any at
and the award in the SNK Champions League award on Kwadia. And Jorginho ni N'Golo Kante jina Champions League near ye the best midfielder. Ye da award ma branch defend N'Golo Kante. But the overall best player in Europe ndie ye the European Championship be kan wa. Jorginho koji ye. And N'Golo Kante so ba on France national team no e ba ye no sebi anko yi. And it's the one of the BT na the overall best player in the man. So let's draw the distinction. Most amount for a debate today. Yeah. So let's draw the distinction. N'Golo Kante edge the best midfielder in the Champions League. Now they are so. Why not say distinction? You know, now in the best midfielder, sana be confusion man for.
Okay.
I was maybe a Ghana has a man play be best player, no a defender, but say defender no best defender of the year, but not the overall best player of the season. What's an amount for? A man for answer that anyo so sa. 18 yendo sa distinction very well. N'Golo Kante edge best midfielder of the Champions League and a Jorginho edge the overall best player in Europe. So sa distinction ba it settles the debate.
Okay, well I settle. But Andy run here through because the net over say and I'm running some now dominating because of the Champions League draw. And Ronaldo in some no. Yendika Ronaldo in some no. Must Ronaldo Kasimbi.
Yes, 2015. Yeah.
They say
who the main tears na Ronaldo can na yen fa me hwe na de ekoso no. Because I na ma bufo bebrebe aba no.
Okay, video no ha.
Video no.
Ronaldo in an interview.
Yeah.
And all kinds of
City, they have more money to spend on big players. Is it possible that one day, if they gave you the right offer, you could play for them, or out of respect for United?
You think the money going to change my mind now with 13 years old? I don't think so. I think this is not going to be the problem. Because if you will speak about the money, I will go to Qatar. Maybe probably they have more money than
Barcelona virtually helped him to grow the way he is today.
Yeah, and
Messi, the career, the entire football career to Barca. Barca is home to me. Some BYTD. Obejina kasa madigo. Ni career to Barca. But Ronaldo there.
Ni career to why?
The person there.
O de kama ko chemi. Who is the Messi ni career to Barcelona? Ronaldo owes his career to him
himself.
That is the point.
Professional.
That's the point I was making.
I'm mercenary.
Mercenary, what did they do? You give money, I work for you. Do then I go. For you, I don't know. They don't owe their allegiance to anybody. The moment you give me the money, you pay me to do the job. I do the job. Once I finish, I leave. Ronaldo is more like such a player. Or not there. He doesn't owe his allegiance to any team. Manchester United omo complaining no. Ronaldo if you baby the bobo mamu. If you baby the bobo Manchester United. And of free United, Ekobosi akan Edema Real Madrid. Or free Madrid akosi akan ma Juventus. And then he's making a return into the Premier League, but to a different team. I don't see why they must have an issue with it. But me Ronaldo Dianka, having been a legend of Manchester United, any game this hard just number 7 year any day. Yamian Chris all cross the carpet there. Why have now legendary status at Manchester United no will be affected.
I say Ronaldo wants to win the Champions League again before he retires. Or no Angasa Kaseni Diza and say Ote Jorge Mendes no almost say or winning Champions League game. Now Juventus Juventus Namsona. Juventus so huge debt.
Yes.
So also more certainty. Juventus at the point is almost to create now almost 2 players. So don't be offset on bills. Enti ono no ohia go for ma kan ho no maboa nam na timi age. Ejo Man City say omo do final no. Na Man City ni recognize striker bia na still omo do final no. And the Sadia no be gina ni wa. And Man City team we yan kan Ronaldo be gina ni wa. Ronaldo be just 70 goals a season. Go for the goals no.
Yenya botre. Sane can find Juventus or Ronaldo ba.
No, but the Juventus no more critic. This Manchester City team is a team that can score 5 without a striker.
And I'm saying now, because Tamania can't see being in Juventus, Ronaldo cover Juventus, Juventus cover Ronaldo no. Asamania can say Juventus about Champions League finals emprenu from 2015. No about Champions League finals twice. No muntiminye. The only mixing factor was a Ronaldo factor number here to win the Champions League. Now he come back to the Juventus and they've been worse than Seno Obeba before Seno Obeba.
Sir, because the Juventus team was on a decline. They didn't have a good coach.
So let's
and the players were eventually. Okay, Andy, Ronaldo. I call training grounds on here. You know, we see Ruby.
Okay. Now, live on Facebook, live on HD TV. Yeah, Ronaldo call Continenza no.
Now Continenza na why?
Baby, I'm Juventus you training.
Okay. Then you brought the
Continenza. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. That's.
And Okwano.
I say Adokonjachi.
Yeah.
Juventus
Adokonjachi. Fantastic. Sanity. Christian Medasi. And he said the chairman Eddie Kaka no. Enra after training, Ronaldo clear the locker. Or clear the locker. Juventus on. Enti na no pay okoye no Juventus supporters need to asem ni bi.
It's all over. Even there are reports in Portugal Ronaldo Kromo say Ronaldo wie bibia.
On say no time Jorge Mendes ene Juve for ni wie no okọ back to Portugal.
Okay.
O free Italy no call Portugal straight. Enti na issues na start here wo no ma enti Ronaldo kan na dimrike twam kosa no. Ronaldo na dimrike kosa no.
Ronaldo cast back on.
The no pain. Ana chama so okay say na nsa bi mo beto dwa say anadwumi na Ronaldo packing the cars every ni fie na wo so refi okay say no packing say na cars na Ferrari na ya nyina na de ko Portugal so okay
na so tu an
ta goro tu yache tu yache
into life is 16 day over.
Oh yes
na kwa kula bisi menkanche United for say omonkan wanu tum kakra no mo fa omo Michael Owen
Michael Owen no Liverpool
Manchester City for say na mo say obi mo Manchester United be Manchester City omo kai Jadon Sancho.
Okay, so Manchester City
Jadon Sancho when Pep buy ya on Pep Guardiola I Manchester City fa Jadon Sancho the enemy na Man City for no so the counter aba say some na Manchester United for no kan omo nim de omo kika because omo kan omo suma for omo player.
Okay,
o ko say Dortmund kakra wan ni
say Sancho bro City no
there's also a camera team be
United
it is a problem then say na Manchester
some Chelsea man turn City omo to Ronaldo so go na mo 12 years away there e was on Chelsea
12 years chairman eno de ye na United supporter na bo for no pay o shije no
what's he saying
sure o say said you know yi ba ko de na okoto messages ya no we so say o Ronaldo jersey o de share glass me wo fie
o ko pie glass
na
was say na me go to pie Onya betona.
Yes, only here. Chama no hang Ronaldo Jesse no.
Akwani buofu. No play check akademi mesino.
No. I'm that I know the share petrol. And no be hangie.
Da akwani buofu.
Wash.
Akwani buofu.
Wash atare.
Person was ejina o mu.
Wash atare no wash atare ncha.
Da bi na we omzi Ronaldo nyade ya. Man City.
Say ko team bia, I'm ko Chelsea kran ko mo fa ho.
Almost City rivals.
And I say
almost have a job money.
E ho na ha adwene no. Enkofu atwe mu be say 12 as 19 points I said this season. You bet you also ba we 50 goals account na dey. Dey born enko.
Eh asema ha.
En ha no na dey bufu na ba no.
Eh asema we dey bufu mo dis on bufu.
Now we Rooney so na no atum. Na ejarifa Rooney statement ne to so na enra Rooney in an interview. Ono so akasa e dia fa Ronaldo.
When Rooney.
Yeah, when Rooney.
Okay.
So akasa dia fa Ronaldo in sense ne ho na ejari de be my live in Facebook na waka ma obi an so ati.
Okay.
Ene said e see e say Ronaldo ade no so
I'll say I can't see Ronaldo joining City. But it's football, so you never know. There have been a few that have done it, but no one at Cristiano's level. Obviously, Peter Schmeichel and Andy Cole, but I just can't see that as an option for him. Really, financially, he doesn't need to do it, and also really, no.
Yeah.
Also, Peter Schmeichel moved, Andy Cole at the point had to move because now as a also falling out of favor, I can also move. Not a lot of playing time because he wanted to be called into the English national team. But the person just said, "Oh my, you know, Bian will do Ronaldo level." Eti Ronaldo moving to City is not where he's coming from. It's where he's going to. That is their problem. And no enama and Manchester United fans no. Omo charges are and the issue I'm gonna say. The issue I'm and ye. So Ronaldo is willing to cut his pay by half to force a move. And to force a move to their City rivals. Adenea. Obi choice.
Someone can come.
They say they judge them. And Obi charge out to them. No. Manchester United fans no more fool. So Ronaldo. A crime is so the ball papa no. Obono United and Real Madrid.
Yeah.
Nene asemesi na baby akwa. Oh ba be City for no mama be trauma so.
Na say oni baby akọ.
Ba unza asemi about say. You see how him and the real only go associate catch say Ronaldo is available.
I say o ma your mo signing say Ronaldo nka plans no. Cavani wo ho, Rashford free injury aba, Jadon Sancho wo ho, o ma Tovaran. Nti Man U for here player bia so bad. Man City mom ne here striker.
They show me you Ronaldo no ba. So I'm a legend. Ronaldo is part of that.
Of course, I mean for every United fan be obey disappointed chairman, but to me nya ho hwe. Me sure say United supporters and come be person bet na Juventus so and obe call Paris Saint-Germain because and the entire Man City for no sukura ni abre ni say Ronaldo ko di PSG and no ko di team bia. Omo Man City for no many abre say Pep Guardiola say enche Obejai club coaching. No asan kwagye na home na I think around 2024 2020 no acquire national team coach.
Wo kwagye PSG for Juma ye.
Oh it me sure say Pep super so the Champions League no and so player bi we are see ha obetumi aboa mo agi Champions League no a fox in the box, a killer in the box. Cristiano Ronaldo because Gabriel Jesus no the ball in am 10-10 wa no kre. Say last season, City for the 12 points Nigeria League, Aguero ball 7 matches or started 7 matches, but still now Muji league, But share any pressure what Pep Guardiola so. Not play any available Juventus force you uncle. Na sikano ojeno kra no amo mo echiro mo kakra. Team Ben biom ne betumi ato abrantie no. PSG, Chelsea, and of course Man City. For every United fan, you have the right to be sad because in some more of course Ronaldo come Man City there problem but how many times how many times now we delete your B number was I got her number na sound
and that's what blocking
one blocking it across so that's life and I think Man City no ya and
only Calvin De Bruyne no man e kwa ball. The only problem is say unya teamwork ni ye one Ronaldo no nya fe no be drop ya attack you be high pressing no me sa nyoma no enya de ono obey but ni nyina mu no say ka se player bi o penalty box ni mu oni madwuma ne ya Lewandowski no money maybe Haaland move free wa I think say 36 a short term planning me sure say Ronaldo be 2 years for City or on Pep ko na Pep akogina home na Ronaldo no ko Qatar no ko US or baby na chess or the juma die no e ba na wie ya anisa well yeah Manchester for be starting on follow United Ronaldo on social media say oyesa ogu mani masi na me sure say nyen guasen keke omo he the way City be tia cho omo no eno na say ha United for no na obi abesu grand ke yen dinosaur sound no mama why na so obi aka no sound see a to sound mama yen na osan ke yem hye we go they say gam no so dada na Ronaldo za be count there e be buy more
enra minim say ke jare be come back enra awia me send na PS Morgan tweet bi about ono so tell Ronaldo there no on say Sunday nyame adma Sunday Man City Arsenal
Saturday and Sunday 12:30
yeah Sunday
okay
Sunday now PS Morgan here tweet bi on now see we okay where there Saturday 12:30 okay yeah 11:30
yeah 12:30 okay say 11:30 warm and 11:30 still okay
yeah now menim say ke jare benya no ade unya my Ronaldo then okay PS Morgan and
if Cristiano signs for City in time to play against Arsenal on Sunday and then scores a hat-trick, well, that would be truly anyway. Not the only Ronaldo picture at all. I'm okay. Anyway, hat-trick. Christian, but they say Ronaldo has shown clearly. He's pushing for the move.
Yes.
He's not happy at Juventus. Or say he wants to win the Champions League again before he retires. But Juventus come and so now. Juventus are especially Juventus say almost over 287 million losses. I say they have to catch up. It also almost cashing on some players. Almost means sign it any sign money. And for Ronaldo to decide that 30 million or just say 25 million pounds.
Yeah, euros. 30 million euros.
30 million euros.
But City there no.
Or they about
15.
He's cutting.
To obey the highest paid player now.
No.
There will be or cutting the salary ni pay no to force the move to play for City. He said now myself no and now United for no. Say ade apapa na ye no. But the enfa no nsi o. Yaba Champions League draw no so. But we say Champions League no El Clasico bet them. PSG Man City very classic. Because say say Ronaldo versus Messi. You know Champions League. It's ever had Champions League draw. But well, this is how I say. I have started the images in the Bible thing. We are live on Facebook and I say live on 1HD and I say Angel Sports Live. Which said yeah, Omesia capture no. And Ronaldo in the City. This is the grand fatano. And Messi also in the PSG home jersey. Hey, we are some red and you confess that Barca and Real Madrid. Now, let's bring Real Madrid into the picture while we talk about all this. Real Madrid, Mbappe, latest, Andy.
Chairman, said Enrevia, yeah, best at here we are showing now. Update in the buy say Fiorentino Perez and Penfono SA the second bid echo for Kylian Mbappe. This time round, deal Nina ABC. 180 million euros. I no mujiri say no there. A wall enough for PSG. 170 million plus 10 million a year add-ons. Na anopay and na me monitor PSG omo training no because Ronaldo ko no one ko training was up again.
Ronaldo dey so go clean the locker. Say chairman locker I say oko training ground bi obi a locker obi adi bone yi ho. Say bia ha ye Ronaldo dia ona ne nyoma gu. Ona ne bibia bia ne boots ne and you maintain your 2 car train your car, no, I could change no, or call locker room, no, change no. It is all the locker, no, 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 what clear way you know, what you say,
now, Madrid bid, second bid, no coin, no, say, no time you could do another UEFA and so bad by a draw. Ain't he, Nasa Calafin, so, Juma or Yadima, you see it, no, Nimre. Now, I don't pay and I chairman your career PSG, Kakana, Mama, Kylian Mbappe, or do training, no, or training, oh, yes, or training. Oko train and pay, but the Okoye wins Obama cameras never inside. Yo koye wo inside nti enie Mbappe nie. Ono na sia ono hala security for no. Ti Mbappe wura mu.
Oh, if I'm
oni obesi Africa eni. Mbappe na check up white no. Eno hala security for no. Na owura mu. Na kono wo. Ja ko check akama me. We security man no jina no, Run no. We go about the name. Oh, papa. Why is from height here? Na Germany who onu say ya se aguso te wo ye bibia hu. Fancy ene hu say car for bi so abepake. Na say no so ye sporting director Leonardo so ba. Leonardo so ba be rawo onu Leonardo so na ba ko no she suit. Leonardo so na ko inside.
Security phone back no. I go wa me ma. I go jani obi di no. You grab it show.
Leonardo so na on say baby Mbappe right now. And one no so kwa.
No so ko right.
They say the cost when you monitor the cost we inside.
Oh, what can you say there go for tika ya so. Inti say no there you know you say oboabo.
Say me kai say na no obi da kan say Leonardo make kan say bebrebe no. Onu onim de o kan.
Say omo inside check there you know. Omo decide on BBC here. It say on it is it done?
Yeah, it's a
say it's when I'm phone so. Number be Baba say piano no.
That you said on
inside.
Yeah, inside.
They are ready on me.
Ha, you go so monitor because cameras no.
Okay.
You go so monitor. Na o pia e be hwede mood or DP. You be hwede mood or DP.
Okay. The mood in the head there was say Mbappe anybody because na
because
Christian Mbappe bo mo no Mbappe league.
No, there's one top bicycle my Busquets. I say Jesse number crown number 5 almost person the man Mbappe. Now because of Zidane. So
Ronaldo is foreseeing how Chelsea will beat Juve in the Champions League. That's why he is forcing his way out. Anyway, but he'll against Chelsea in the league. And Ebemina more interesting. I mean, even the Lukakus, the Ronaldos, the Kevin De Bruyne's, all those big stars. You know, Ebemina is very interesting. Now, let's go to the Champions League. Asana Baba J, Obine, comments Ankasa. Champions League draw.
Yeah. Champions League draw. Chairman Akoso. Na, you're on Facebook.
Yes.
Na, you said you see it here. Awards, ni United Miko Kama. Na, Chairman Champions League, no, said you
Champions League, yeah, man, images.
Yeah, oh, yes. Images, no. Draw no images, na, yeah. Na, and normally be a share, so Kama. Say so do I pick you group of death? I say you'll be a group of death.
Group of death, no. And say no man group A no Manchester City, PSG, RB Leipzig and Club Brugge. Now the tennis say Enra and Nanajimai. Yeah, Nanajimai. Yeah. Franco Viajimai. Yeah. Or say Messi but Belgium, he will miss it. Jose Biaso or Marco Hibi. He will love to watch Messi play. And one of the things, one of the experiences, to see those players play actually live on the field of play like that. Now, your chance, you're close to them. And interesting. I can't show them big chance. On the Cristiano Ronaldo picture. Shows all Colland and them work project like a ball. Or some picture, I don't say any grand sanity. It's a Manchester City, PSG, RB Leipzig, and Club Brugge. And that's a Club Brugge. Said Omokano. Group B, no, and a group of death. Atletico Madrid, Liverpool, Porto, AC Milan. Group C, Sporting Lisbon, Borussia Dortmund, Ajax, and Besiktas. As evenly matched. Group D, Internationale, Real Madrid, Shakhtar Donetsk, and as Sheriff. Group E, Bayern Munich, Barcelona, Benfica, Dynamo Kiev. The last time, almost from the 8. I'm saying there is no Alaba to score an own goal. There's no Messi to score. There's no Suarez to score for Barca. So this time one will be 16 because in away they were 2 legs. Now in 1 leg. This time there's no Messi, there's no Suarez.
No Alaba.
No Alaba to score an own goal. And I feel them was somebody.
Who's the Champions League now? Moving money, you pass me a booby.
And I say you'll be okay, Group F, Villarreal, Manchester United, Atalanta, and the Young Boys. Group G, Lille, Seville, another Sevilla, Salzburg, Wolfsburg. Almost I say almost. Group no bet. The tackle church I bet and I say bet. Group no Group H, Chelsea, Juventus, Zenit St. Petersburg, and Malmo FF. I foresee Chelsea topping this group. I foresee Chelsea topping this group. And I'm not careful because Chelsea will win matches now. With the inclusion of Lukaku, yes. Okay, Christian. Champions League draw him. Ansana,
away goal room in Juma Dixie.
As I said, a free move.
Yes.
And so also who Monaco. And was it Shakhtar Donetsk? Shakhtar Donetsk ko show Monaco 1-0. And Monaco be show 2-1. It can be bien Monaco na qualify away goal rule. But they have to play an extra time. It is a away goal rule. Na mo ka the money problem because money pass an away goal rule. On be some watching.
Any omo no enye knockout. A group. So wait match 10 but you still qualify. Okay. Better say be show mo ha. Than say ba ko show mo knockout stage a. Obe share be 10 no year free. Chairman, quickly yanko groups nu kakra. Na group A quite interesting. The last 2 Champions League abono. Teams are lose of finals mienu. And there was a group no. Only say Man City losing finalists last year. Last 2 years na PSG. And the 2 teams are in the same group.
Yeah.
You better say a repetition of last year's semi-final between PSG and then Man City.
Okay.
As I go esika agro. The bias say PSG there na me a lot of change. In one season, na so unya Messi, na unya Ashraf Hakimi, unya Ramos, and na Wijnaldum beka team no one. I think said they've upgraded very much. So me share group no their team be team qualify just the 2 teams, Man City, PSG. On him say Leipzig more like in transition. Chairman, they've lost their coach. Julian Nagelsmann to Bayern Munich. Yeah. Akofa coach friend Jesse March about my side. Aside coach Omolusu no. They've also lost 2 key players. Ibrahima Konate to Liverpool and then Upamecano to Bayern Munich. So a team are more like they are now in transition, trying to rebuild, having lost their coach, having lost 2 key players that I'm going to say quality replacement. I don't see them qualify from this group. It's obviously going to be Man City and PSG. Club Brugge, the chairman, they have never qualified from the group stage of the Champions League. On my yard, they group stage. When you do group stage in the pet, then they are out. So me sure say group in there. When you have group in the pet, the idea of the one is that in fact, first year student of sports bet was say it's obviously Man City and PSG. Maybe team qualify from this group. Group B no chairman what the kaka. The money then say group B no our 3 former champions, 3 former winners in the group. Meaning say Obianim say Liverpool are former winners of the Champions League. AC Milan are the Champions League ni be paying. FC Porto are the Champions League ni be paying. Team back who on your Champions League ni be paying no so no. Ono so elusu finals maku miensa. So Obian Robert Mandaritino, say Liverpool former champion, AC Milan former champion, Porto former champion. Atletico Madrid ono enyi bi dano. Elusu finals maku miensa. Now FC Porto or say group last year, why Portuguese launch me anyi there. They were second in the Portuguese league. But Upe teams back who are last year Champions League no. Omutimi ha game pa. Na FC Porto kan Chelsea ebeji Champions League ni nyina no team back wa a team back Stamford Bridge ebe say Chelsea na FC Porto am share Chelsea 1-0 in fact senka season we and nka yebo Champions League na nka FC Porto any sa Chelsea game no ke be sa bona another extra time because game no pie 1-0 at Stamford Bridge no Chelsea ko show mu 2-1 the Chelsea their away goal and the FC Porto film the same FC Porto and I say Juventus free last year Champions League no. So that team no see a team one untimi under retino. Then we have AC Milan. AC Milan is making a return to the Champions League for the first time since 2014. Into me a team one as a Champions League no. Now in fact we second to Real Madrid in terms of team one. We most successful Champions League no. But now we free match. AC Milan the last time we bought Champions League no. Way back in 2014. And Omar Fra says Omar rebuilt team now. They are making a return into the Champions League after 2014. Now, AC Milan the chairman, notable absentees a bit my home Kakrebi Donnarumma. We said Donnarumma a team player. We key of AC Milan team man. Omar born to Champions League. Now, addition Olivier Giroud, Fikayo Tomori, and Omokofa Mike Megan. Mike Megan the lead the French League 1 we goalkeeper. ti Donnarumma ekono na mkofa Mike Megan na ba another goal post madam Edema AC Milan but am yenu nukreni I don't see AC Milan so betima qualify from this group. If you ask me, obviously on any day Liverpool and then Liverpool and then Atletico Madrid they betima qualify from that group. Group C near the most open group in my own estimation. Group A very open. ASL Group C no. Sporting Lisbon edgy last year for the first time in so many years, 19 years. Now Sporting Lisbon enter mini league. Our Portugal. So for the first time in 19 years, Sporting Lisbon edgy the Portuguese league. Chairman, on himself Borussia Dortmund so there. I'm also more like the Borussia Dortmund economics. Never want to build a team consistently. Economics they say Tembia number tongue. It's they sold their one of their key players, Jadon Sancho to Manchester United. It's I'm also a new coach, former Borussia Mönchengladbach coach. Your friend Marco Reus and so coaches their team now. Having gone through that transition now, they've lost coach, they've lost one of their key players. I think it's quite an open game. Yes, last season I went to the Dutch league by a whooping 16 points. And they did the Dutch league. And almost the same squad that I'm the ball last year Champions League. I'm going to the Dutch league, the same squad now the same team now. Okay. They've kept their coach. Who's the coach? One coach be I'm for Penache, Ten Hag. Yeah. But every year they still manage to keep their player and coach. So consistency now. Yes, Eddie Bank that Champions League. Chairman, I'm sure say until the retire. But for Besiktas, chairman, for the first time on board Champions League in 4 years, the only player about yet tougher. Michi Bashwai, that's what Messi. But I don't see them qualifying from.
Big player
obviously, so I'll go for Dortmund and so to qualify from that group.
Okay, well, Saturday now can Chelsea beat Porto in Seville. Like at that time,
Chelsea home.
Yeah, of course, that's Chelsea home. Whichever way, 2 games in your born Seville because of say UK and Portugal restrictions. Last season, that's how that sign is here. Christ,
Chairman.
Okay, what is more competition? Real Madrid for
now. Who's a group now apart from Sheriff? More for the I think Moldova. First team for Moldova, Moldova Champions League group stage. Now Mönchengladbach, the same group. But
and last say
yes, the same group: Shakhtar Donetsk, Madrid, Inter, Mönchengladbach. Replacing Mönchengladbach. Okay. Sanity. But sending a transfer market so in Group A, for example, we can get a Ronaldo for Man City, a Messi for Paris Saint-Germain. That would be quite interesting.
And another interesting one will be seeing Sergio Ramos play against Ronaldo.
Absolutely, of course. And Nagelsmann, so a woman with Leipzig. So with Nagelsmann, JC match but of course more Andres Silva, more Christoph Nkunku, or more Danny Olmo, Emil Forsberg, Angelino. Still a relatively good side, and so share Man City and Paris Saint-Germain, they are miles apart in terms of quality, but Leipzig for no bet me a cause a problem kakra. As a fan of the Spanish Premier League, I'm looking at Atletico Madrid Liverpool. That would be an interesting clash. A repeat of 2 seasons ago, the Marcos Llorente, Liverpool, Anfield, and Real Madrid Inter Milan. That's another good game, and of course Barcelona against Bayern for the in terms of the Spanish Premier League perspective. But my mention Group B kakra. Group B Marcos Llorente share go Anfield no or to Kramai Emani Mami and Kramai no or Nemi Kramai no Anfield. Inti Abrante no besako obium of course over 2 legs. But most importantly, Luis Suarez Sabafie and Liverpool for your margin say revenge against this Atletico Madrid side. You can't say too much about Liverpool because in the last 4 or so years, Oma winning trophy and Obian himself a Jurgen Klopp, Jumedia City. There are a bit of ifs. So in this case, in case Van Dijk is fully fit, in case Joe Gomez is fully fit, I'm sure Liverpool have a very strong case as far as Group B are concerned. FC Porto, so now Liverpool for Abrante Bioa, your friend Abrante Bioa or Osia Kaima Liverpool, Marco Gronic. On the Subayan against so and shut down Koya Manu Liverpool in Tiakonya Kessie, Abaman is be proving the former employers are wrong. But there's Pepe, there's Otavio, such an amazing midfielder, and coach Bakwa, Portuguese coach Bakoa consistent in the Champions League, Sergio Conceição. AC Milan were Frank Kessié, omo Simon Kaya, omo Sandro Tonelli, omo Rafael Leao, omo Giroud, omo Gronic, omo Ante Rebic, omo Wojciech Benassa, omo Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Yes, Kaisa Liverpool any AC Milan crown omo relationship kakra. Me Kaisa Istanbul 2005, Athens 2007. Me Kaisa Filippo Inzaghi goal or share in 2007 against Liverpool. Emma AC Milan for revenge against 205 Istanbul situation of course. So our tech yonti there are similarities teams or more group A B ni mu nyina no omo ni mamu papa yie omo ni send omo ebesi omo kan but was such a prestigious group B say there with Diego Simeone at Atletico and we share Thomas Lemar from Mamato Kuna from I think Hertha Berlin or no Brazil Olympic winning Olympic Games winning squad no of course Suarez is there, Condobia or Marcos Llorente or Atletico a hot favorites alongside Liverpool for Group B in my estimation. Now Yanko Group C let's see what will happen in there. And we are Sporting Lisbon, Dortmund, Ajax and Besiktas. That group we know across a Europa League. Because
it's a Europa League group.
Yes, Europa League group.
G
Honor the Europa League group now. For Sporting, a more very young coach, a 36-year-old coach in Ruben Amorim. When him sending a Portuguese coach sit here, Okan Jose Mourinho, no aka Jorge Jesus, no aka André Villas-Boas, no Espirito Santo. You know Portuguese coaches no be brainer, but and who Champions League as a platform. So mo de Mudimpa inti Amorim ebetime lead this Sporting side where the mo etime abomanim Dortmund dear chairman Haaland Erling Haaland betime ashebe 15 goals especially at the group stages no inti Haaland wo honko dia. Yes, they've lost Jadon Sancho, but with Marco Reus Jude Bellingham, all of those fine players. I think defensively and also but Dortmund the team most likely they'll qualify out of this group. Ajax so no semi-finals na sayemu well your team were they in transition they be more town the be shame into to me nyagidie bebre wo mumu but Besiktas there I think at the end of the day they might just be the bottom place club of this group C. So I'm looking at maybe Sporting Lisbon and Dortmund because Sporting Lisbon as champions of the Portuguese league. So be FC Porto free or no Emmanuel favorite in my estimation as far as our group way are concerned. Now in group D, Inter Milan, Real Madrid, Shakhtar Donetsk, Sheriff, Inter team na ye kakra. Mr. Simeone Inzaghi de Edin Dzeko she weekend and Hakan Çalhanoğlu as well share goal into more Sensi or more Vidal Vidal Milan Skriniar Stefan de Vrij who again Barella Brozovic Lautaro Martinez and Kreso Omelusu this player Hakimi to Paris Saint-Germain but more the Dumfries very good player honestly about replacing Hakim Al-Sharaf. In Inter Milan, I think said the objective is to and for the last 4 years, move free group stage in Muda into in kakra poku game after game near free group stage near to run into the knockout phase near my but I think for this group is quite manageable. Real Madrid yeah, Mbappe so your problem Real Madrid problem yeah chiro apart from Thibaut Courtois I think said Nacho any Nacho Nini Mianum in terms of Eda Militao no there's a bit of a problem. Madrid concede goals bebre and Kenim Hono in fifth ni Honanke Yanis but Madrid will certainly qualify alongside Inter Milan but I was here Shakhtar Donetsk year because last season omo again omo Tite omo Mano Solomon Malos a good contingent of Brazilian players Debian omo person omo ekomenim of course Sheriff there say first time I'm qualify for Champions League group stage from Moldova there. You better outsiders kakra. Most likely Real Madrid, Inter Milan will qualify out of this very nice group. In group E, Barcelona, Bayern, Benfica. Oh, that's group where so more than 8-2 na bet me Sibioma na possible, but Bayern their home last season Mrena Lewandowski prior no Choupo-Moting and Tumi anya adwuma no o man Tumi anya good replacement for Lewandowski. It's only Bayern about be prior only Bayern about be boy you just press Lewandowski anya available. There's no other option. They do not have options for Thomas Muller. Omo midfield hokra no Joshua Kamenchine, that's Goreska, no Krano, Omu proper replacement. And wings, apart from maybe Kingsley Coman, Yehu, Leroy San, Yen Shadan, Nabri. It's not been a very good start for Nabri as well. Bayern, a bit of transition, but of course with Muller, with Lewandowski, all Upamecano, and Upamecano combination with Nicolas Sulano, and Shadan Koye, maybe as the season progresses, we'll get clarity. But Obianim said Nagelsmann, Wadika we need German Super Cup. On other person budget trophies na what to me according him. Barca so on the challenges kakra, but for group stage they only said there Barca be qualify. But mon chef for Benfica. Omo veteran coach in Jesus on the make sure game against PSV Eindhoven. Omo very good football 10 against 11. Omo defending omo munya 0-0 draw. Omo to me run into the group stage. Omo Julian Viagel from Dortmund, Spurs for striker last season Jose Kofa and by Carlos Vinicius no so omo Meite the free Torino be ball 6 months ama AC Milan last season no ono so João Mario the former Inter Milan playmaker ono so and Haris Stefanovic so we Euros now a Branton no Ocean 9 jersey ma Switzerland no ono so so Benfica could cause problems, but Bayern and Barcelona, their chairman, Miwo GDS Ronko said, Omo Ebetumi a qualify. Group F, Villarreal United Atlanta Young Boys. Villarreal under Unai Emery. Omo first final, Omo boy in the Europa League final against Manchester United. A small club, not from a small country, I must say, not a small club, but Unai, I build your more confidence, no, and more Gerard Moreno, more Paco Alcácer, more Dani Parejo, more Coquelin, more Yeremy Pino, you know, that's a relatively good squad. United, so there, Chairman, I mean, I think this is the best United side we've seen in a very long while. So Pogba form not to say na Victor Lindelof and Harry Maguire. Of course, competition from Rafael Varane. There's Nacho. There's Jadon Sancho, Mason Greenwood form here. I'm sure sir, from Group F, between Manchester United and Villarreal, no most likely some never qualify. But Gasperini and the handles Atlanta team way. Last season, almost 90 goals. The season before, almost more than 100 goals. Into a team where almost goals per very risky football. And almost a more from Omia Bobokua, Osha Syria, no Omo crab budgeter. The bottom half, on Atlanta for Omo occupy around the 13th position thereabout. But Gasperini has done a fantastic job. Omo Nombesha now also Omo. Into I think, sir, I'm looking at maybe United and Atlanta because Atlanta be share Liverpool at Anfield last season. Into our so you're careful, away match. No, share Ajax last season away. Into a very dangerous group. A very dangerous team, I must say. But I'm looking at United and maybe Atlanta qualifying, then Villarreal for that drop into the Europa League. Not just say Etumi Akomanim. Group G, they Lille, Sevilla, Salzburg, Wolfsburg.
And also say Europa.
Yes, a group of equals. Now the other one is also Mark Van Bommel on our Wolfsburg. Now, first game of the season, pre-born monsters in the boy, and almost 2-0. But koye 6 changes. And also here 5, and here 6. It's a disqualified for Pokal him. So this is the. I mean, I think this is the best opportunity maybe to make amends. Lille also no. Celebrate me league now ahead of Paris Saint-Germain and Mahous and Omia contenders. But so Unai Emery na Villarreal dia. Na ninia former Madrid coach Lothar Peggy and was Sevilla.
with Ivan Rakitic, with Eric Lamela. I'm not too sure about Jules Koundé, so Beko and Obet now. Fernando was amazing in the game against Getafe. That's a very tough group, but I'm looking at Lille and Sevilla. Also qualifying out of this very group, and I'm sure for Chelsea for the also Chelsea group need to clear. Chelsea, Juventus, Zenit, Malmo. Defending champions. Chelsea will top the group. And now say Chelsea, I'm say 2019 Europa League round of 32. Malmo for 5-1 aggregate. Home and away 2-1 Norway ho and now Mbesho 3-1 was Stamford Bridge into Emrante Bebre in Golo Kante nomini nyinano omo boss how much into muni mamu ye so that's but John Del Thomason and a coach John Del Thomas. Yes, oh, wow. Former AC Milan coach or player, sorry. On the Malmo into or nim senior international football no AC etie Juventus there, but again me sure say Chelsea supporters be bretie between Champions League and the Premier League no then at Chelsea yeah most I'm sure say Premier League no
omunya no me no compare but ni me no dey
a bad thing I was say Chelsea for no so managing here
I'm Premier League because
Premier League
to defend the Champions League trophy is very difficult.
And it's very difficult. America no Besia no Juventus dia almost when you break Champions League no and until am kofa Ronaldo buy na say Ronaldo be ko dia chama misusu anke be bo mo okay Juventus ni Porto Ronaldo mo aye wall na Porto fu be bo free kick na Ronaldo huri ya ode na sakata nani I mean say no with Dybala with Federico Chiesa, yes, some of the Manuel Locatelli, so I team no. Juventus, Chelsea, most likely some be qualify. Zenit there. When say Russian football, na quite a Ghana here no. Almost slots. Yeah. Because some of them rabbi by say foreign-based players to me quality. I'm at the quality of the Russian league now. From Zenit is the only side in the group stage from Russia. Unfortunately, no. Zenit for no stadium no and they was still final no enti ama pressure ball mo so kakra ba ni nyina mo no minister mo no on be ram Europa no mo so assume so I'm looking at Chelsea Juventus also qualifying out of this
well
group.
According to Gary Neville on Sky Sports, I say Cristiano Ronaldo spoke to Sir Alex Ferguson on phone and said he wanted to return to Old Trafford. His agent Jorge Mendes offered Ronaldo to Manchester first, but Ole Gunnar Solskjaer rejected the offer to sign him. Solskjaer said he's building a team for the future and is looking at Haaland as a potential replacement for Edison Cavani in January. United fans should not question Ronaldo's loyalty. He's still ready to join United if United makes an offer. He would end up joining City because he's got no other option. Well, that is Gary Neville, former teammate of Ronaldo, and I say we also only gonna Solskjaer and a rejectee and yet Ronaldo nana yeah said yes but saying awards no so with the UEFA awards no the men's UEFA men's player of the year come at Jorginho the last time like this to win the awards no. And this put Jorginho in a very you say sorry no kakabia FIFA world best no podium no betia go jinasu bi so you know this season yeah and Jorginho was named as the best player UEFA men's player of the year and he's only the 10th player to win the Champions League and the European Championship in the same year, the 10th. Only the 10th player to do so. And OBT competition from Kevin De Bruyne on one teammate, N'Golo Kante. But N'Golo Kante won the midfielder award. Say UEFA midfielder of the season. UEFA midfielder of the season. N'Golo Kante.
Champions League midfielder of the season 2020-2021.
Champions League midfielder of the season, yes. UEFA Champions League midfielder of the season, yes. The ten say, but then I'm question say, I don't know, midfielder no Jorginho enya, na N'Golo Kante nya na Jorginho akọ anyway. N'Golo Kante dey na UEFA Champions League midfielder of the season. Jorginho dey na UEFA men's player of the season. And a combination of the Euros and the Champions League. And ninya Erling Haaland and sunya the best forward. ɔno nso nya UEFA forward of the season na ɔno ne deɛ no ɛna nkyɛnmu kakra ba because na amanfoɔ yɛ years ade alad Dortmund drew him ne ɛho nsɛnsɛm but sɛ na jury ne teɛ the jury comprised of 24 coaches of the teams that participated in the Euro 2020 no. All the 24 coaches 80 coaches of the clubs that participated in the group stages of the 2020-2021 UEFA Champions League and UEFA Europa League. 80 no, saying on it, 32 teams in the Champions League and 48 teams in the Europa League. Obia coach Etwaba. And 55 journalists selected by the European sports media.
Yeah.
And almost one journalist each from UEFA member associations. No, almost vote yeah, ASR vote no, it yeah, and so of course the coach of the season there. There's just no Biani Impreho. Chelsea free.
Only Roberto Mancini.
Yeah, but Ufusana Mancini deserve it. Okay.
Yeah, but my choice was Mancini, but he has won it too.
But Ruben Diaz won the defender of the season. Ruben Diaz also very much deserved. It's you know,
the Champions League goalkeeper of the season, Edouard Mendy.
Yes. Now, okay.
Ade.
Mendy.
Nanka Samuano. Champions League chairman about 12 matches, keep 9 clean sheet too. 12 matches, 9 clean sheet.
Mendy. No, Oya dear, sir.
Oya dear pa.
Sir.
Oya dear pa. In our program, now a bit boring because England for them to me ama. So more video.
I know a lot of videos. Even allowed her to do a video. Video. Timing no. Yeah. And they say it's because of COVID now. No. Tiama kontu no ne akwa edin kakra. And they did this issue grab about say yes stars here na say ye nyom for African World Cup qualifiers in South America di ne nyina so ho nsem ha. Ya yi na surprise yes Yabi,
and then any birthday na.
Yabi say 1 year anniversary.
Oh, okay.
We make cake.
Wow.
Say Yabi way. Yes, Yabi say oh cake lefe. Or the pure na tuso. Like a chocolates na mo. And then you ever share sing her. This is the point. Easy. Okay. I'll say, I know with United, when you play for United, you don't go and play for Man City.
I know we're professional, but when you play for Man United, you don't go to Man City. I know we're professional, but when you play for Man United, you don't go to Man City.
I know we are professionals, but when you play for Man United, you don't go and play for Man City. Obi tries. I don't know say you. Say only when you are
reject. So nipa is one are rejecting. Also where we be behind. Unhia ne dia. So also ko baby. Juventus also a pamono. Amuhia kwan. This can be before. So you can't fault the player too much. And the boy is also not really excited. Up a new challenge. Ronaldo super about Man U, about Madrid, about Juventus still winning dia.
Say I know. I don't know. Because it's coming. Okay. Also, but in the place, so just to get a chance to play for Manchester City. Okay, anyway. Well, I know. I am some no. The simple can bet Tracy. Enche na yaring simnim. But the yet to no. And I said, and we told us a mediama. Omawie Liberty
defensive
medium for Babontin say na enye no kra
na so medium bi anya no kra ho bi anya no kra ho medium dey ha medium for no say omo wan say yeti kuma ase so yeti sa ansem no omo problem anu no time will tell was a normal announcement no there in fact send your story ni si buy no and the more deny so if you are a journalist do your background checks for player no for liberty for na hu de wom na hu no kra wom story no mo hu adwiri o mo say hey never ni say na story we leaky so time will tell problem ni o mo say anya no kra say we every say coach Boadu sika say no ba mo say anya no kra child. Okay, now this issue so of course Enrana Eko Prosperity in an interview naming the best
Premier League 11 onya kotokofonya kotoko players me nsa bemu but I understand say issue I say raise power sad transfers cost say hearts of good 20 players asante kotoko and so of course you need management and two players now among folks I say enye running in circles say okono asabi switch because fancy prosperity banoka the players on what happens to those players? What should they do now? Because it looks like Kotoko hands are tied. I tied. I say, Obi any day, but I say Kotoko situation, you don't know where they are going. Come Bogusi can also nyamai. Am I?
In Tichama, on our Kotoko management member where they.
Say we do something over so tons ana.
Omunye anything wrong. Me no mo ya adwinde shubai.
Is
na coach na oba try kuma recommendation about two players no. Odi only the krum. The transfer market is not waiting for the coach. Entwe no. Nti omuntwa ma coach ni holidays mra. Emetina krum asei. Transfer market na bia no na atwam. Se ntwa mu kran so every that time no. Na players papa nya atama na say wie. Afi kotoko hwan. Samen kotoko akwa hwan. So the management they can go into the transfer market and buy players. They should buy the players for the coach. If the coach wanted to stay and make his own recruitment and go back to Kuma say any recruitment, enkodi holidays, then for recruitment. The transfer window is not waiting for anybody, including the coach. Many men be arguing. If they have the resources, they should buy. Oba, they are available for Juma. They should set a target for the coach. While they massage the coach. And na transfer back at the ABA. Tam da home. Tam do not train a coach in Maya. What would they do? In this case, management of Kotoko, chairman, 100%. Even if it is not a recommendation of coach now, they should buy. Amonto, oba di atomoni, fire juma. So person one kasa otwa, katira kumasi neto.
Other coach someone no money in one as a coach in Juma, no one trust no one solve our problem. No be uncle baby because they say Obi this well Christian they're different dimension about the coach is somewhere they need to start
Dr. Prosperity any in Kasa. Prosperity for Manfo. I said about a week ago.
No move for coach, the coach on Yaka.
Oh, say board grant me share. Coach report the whole Nanaya report here ready. Share discussing and why a problem. Inti Obia report any them. Well, Barreto the Nidia Nanaya also I any dear. Inti and can pop up now say board me share. Oh yeah, oh share technical team reports, oh management reports. Me assure say Barreto your recommendations be. So he knows the team. So Barreto and it's not as simple as that. A confusing situation. Because Barreto so boa no say encho beba. Prosperity so place bisa man for on your man for kasa into why na coach and kasa why na coach that's the basic problem board into me share so then so until turn out say for what then blueprint then would jina so they to and it's not done anywhere. Omunye die sefata board enshia. Omunhwe coach ne report, management report. You hear 4 players. I was see a jam mienu kwan and I was see a jam nsia kwan. Me who the coach, what the coach aba. Sanya your football. Management in top players. Sanya your football. Inti coach report obi ehun ye. Management report obi ehun ye. It's more per players. It's the players who suffer the longer at the end of the day because into players ben so na echo. And who takes that decision? Prosperity ba na mo se mu jamu da siru kwanya. No so back now say me pe mu da siru. What happens? It is a confused state of this club, which I think they need to work around the club to solve it. Transfer market ni there oya den nya okay. Okay, they still insist Mariano Barreto is the coach and we can wait for him whilst the market is going on. Okay, so they are waiting for Barreto
while people are buying players while the others are recruiting, others are strengthening.
If Barreto is the coach, Then why is
They should call him to come in.
No, so why is Prosperity also making inquiries?
So Prosperity the omena kasa.
Chamanti asem no hu kakra wo.
Kabod ni shia. Enanka okay. Ebia no na his report. Ebia I don't know. I'm just conjecturing. Ebia na watchro mu say omon party ways with the coach. What you say? But the board will need to approve because so by talk all party ways. It means that also Trace Kamano. Board knows also almost sanctions are there. The board never provide this escrow.
Yeah.
Now the board in share on Barreto's report, Nanel's report.
Yes.
So they don't even know the way forward.
There's no way forward.
They say board almost now 17 days almost two for my meeting. Seven previous sound. Otu for meeting on committee no or the or palm someone nyaju maybe man.
Maybe assembly or why yenim because a bro bia dwene ntias yes wo chawan. Because obi making progress kotoko stagnate from last season. Omo market time omo jina baby omo jina na and it's a big problem because most likely so better to talk to players no and the problems with Beba, I'm telling you, I got that nominee Samuel Apia no more mobano. The problem, Beba, because and then I'm out for because say Fire Rangers 40% into now to talk to I mean, which coach recommended Agadas? Coach Ben recommended Agadas. Nana Abek I also on a scout on boom.
And there's a cancer.
I mean,
and on cancer they are saying Jomosono any man relegation. Over coach I no apam no be coach.
No players Ben Echo. What about them say kwana? Ganiu kwana because Akito ya omo kofana free womana full royalty. He's seen as a replacement for Ishmael Ganiu. Ishmael Ganiu so no from next week e benya clarity on his situation. So kwa na otna some of friend Paul kwa na otna. Nete kwa na otna. Anabila kwa na otna. Ivan Sadomako otna wana. There's so much to do than to buy. When we was anka fie no mo hihye fie ni kakra ye ni se kotkomrante no enwotwe na eko nti ye de enan bi ana num bi na eba be hyem. You don't just buy. Coach Mariano Barreto say oba say ultras no train. Omo say oba omo so beko training ground so I mean omo they have a way of so the board has to meet. Say a problem near board no. Omo ti omo ye den. In how your board member na top players. I mean how who almost tired. Na schedule credit ho. In omo discuss ya afraid ya wan so na betia. In agadasia okay. Agadasia okay ya 120, 150 okay. Why ni betia scan? What do one to player so? Player so se meba. Season so ko eba. So the board has to meet. The board has to meet because it will create further problems. Situation there's nothing correct about it. Seriously, chairman. Augustine player bisu osunyani ho Del Sofalco FC or so Nidina. Let me check on my phone. Del Sofalco or your right back.
Honestly, na go right backs be bomb the kwai. Some appear boy.
Some appear.
Aye.
Also a right back.
Tender ever right back. Or someone from Pong. Or your friend say. That's what more right backs will be.
But
not about right back.
Yes.
No, I don't bet to right back association.
Where Augustine Japan, Dal Samarco FC. Also no omono every sir. Inti I'm saying Sikana wo at hand no and the bet me to division 2 boys no. But Kesiana mu no dey just a board no Asia. So I am so confused chairman. But coach why ye hu dey ekoso. Inti ya bet na musa ni ahwe se adomakumo na be ya adwuma na aja ya hwe de nyame so.
Okay. Encoship the last way. Yemo atans.
Me pacho me nu to a good morning. One of the good morning. And
morning.
Me pacho morning.
Morning.
Menka say morning.
Was it morning?
Morning.
The reality is morning.
They are talking to me in right now. Me pacho mami ni kan fa asedama otwedi ampon otumfo na nyankopon. Onunkuto na nadaroma ya wo ba biti. Na tro ni ka asem bi kofi kanka minu aketwa. Tro no se. Ekwan bi o wa na tiri oni pani so nanso na wie ya yade ai eye owo. Masa ewi ase ya ba ya yesre emlantia na o masiso no. Ya besre o mo pa. anya russian ye di nyeska me pacho wo de say wo play but wo nya dia obeye enti dabi excuse me to say now over then why
that's okay.
What are we talking about? The riches. And there are some now so can is ano. What are we talking about? The riches. Over then why we are fraudwa.
Me are
fraudwa.
And what sense
me pa church say enya dia wo benya bibda.
And you fraudwa. Obi fraudwa
bi anya dia wo be ye. Masa ma min kama some seriousness. E kwam bi o wa net no nipa ni so na bi ye. Eyo wo mesre e mabunu no ma ba no de adi nkan ya na da makoma so pa me de sre mabunu ni se men rushing ko giskadru skadru is the hot enipa wunya ska kura na wonko akura wuntimi ndi kofi me se de edru ba bia me si plepa ansa na madi me sika no edi on kofi
o brown
kofi se ska ne dosun kofi sika ne dosun ska wudi a oble o kofi who this cow black now the unya evidence unim said the chicken feed person and rituals esitie
rituals as I say
rituals ne chese said the wasi anya ska hwemebo aye TV so hwe u betre studio adam go bi vlog Emmanuel kofi u wa ba studio am ba vlog da me pa cho the offer me ni ja me flam me program why me pa cho dia wom ne kofi
mama fa phone mo silence no ma
me
unim say this silence no
Andy Ose
unim say this silence
me are one of the experts with the silences me pa cho just silence ne ma me akwana me say onim dia oye dia wom ni kofi se be ma wunya ska o bre kofi unya skada we have the pretty billionaire when you skada with the pretty billionaire
as I just say
pretty ne chese obi adachi wo be ye kofi
they say who no some no government say when you skada and a pretty
excuse me to say
okay
the one of the rituals that be obi trase and na me no na show we pa and na wunti na mbae
obi ti na mbae
dabi and na obi ti na mbae
okay na me pasa ka me yibi o say nya cake and you did 1 year ba pure FM ha nya 1 year
mo ba pure FM afini
ai
eblade na nyankopon and ye na de metu ska gu ha papa
sa wow
kofi what are you talking about the wow
them say wow ye nya ji we are surprised
me pa cho de wom ni
and metu ska gu ha
and I promise I expect I suspect I believe I trust say ne what would you pure FM bia why ye nhira ba wi
okay
right now I excuse me with my promises.
Bro, no. I suspect.
Now, me pacho born wa born and say we madi and as one go school.
Let me say you can school am call me tiasie before okay me.
Me pacho nyo na say we call school be your friend no. Cast no.
Aye.
Kumasi Anglican Secondary School.
Aye.
I expect man can be o.
I expect can be.
Me pacho I believe I trust man can be o.
Aye. Okay bro.
Kumasi Anglican Secondary School.
Yes.
Obi. Me ba so kakra ma me
say. Only nya go the same school.
Me pacho Debbie is the college.
Okay. Yes.
It's the college.
Yes.
It's the Prempe College.
Yes.
Which any President Kufo ya didn't buy na me da esro. And on oba and almost say on man na form.
President Kufo.
On panda na Kufo. He say wa in gifted. In gifted. Omo de ni be chair me in gifted.
Omo de
omo panida da Kufo busano. Busano Dabi, I'm telling you, Busano. Busano Dabi. Busano panida da Kufo.
Okay, that's it.
I'm gifted.
Okay. Now
ma me fa quotation we nka ho.
Ah, quotation ba.
Me pacho e kwam bi o wa tiri oni pani so de asem de ama ho.
Okay.
Ya wade nyina ho kwan.
Nyina de fatai.
Ensu nyina na fatai. I believe say Kofi. And them person me kan sem bi chiro Kofi.
Okay.
Kofi ade nyina ya wo ho kwan. Ensu nyina na fatai. Kofi ablabo bi wa wo bo a Kofi I'm excuse me to say I'm believe and trust. I'm suspecting of demeanor straight teeth. Say, I did assembly.
Carlos and Batcho with you.
me pacho excuse me to say ade nyina wo ho kwan ensunya nyina ne fata ko
nti mante ni nyabotre
kofi emlante
mate wase yabase abusa onsem bi ntim so me mbusa wase
me pacho na de wom ni se me koto baabi enu nsu hia pa
ogoto dem ogoto Chelsea bi ti na ente hu
me pacho and there me pacho I believe I trust to me say me buy me be kan one sem chiro if the land on to land on mercy and dokulichini ma me kan one sem chiro
be kan
mama me come once man chwa na
okay.
I believe I expect
there's a Ronaldo deal no what is a Ronaldo
me pacho the woman say oko Man City
obeko we nya go
me pacho your business wa friend man pay
wow.
I trust I believe say Kofi men fans dey na serious issue with the serious talk with the billionaires Kofi who skada enti wuti skadi na ho popo
skadi am tiam yam shimpa
e pacho enra na mo Italy na me ne Massimo Molati do you know the person Odona debi Odona o kai team anu ho Kofi o kai team anu ho
I know international
debi enye international Milan
okay
international Milan
na se me international
me pacho wunim team no
international
yani ya de ne call ye international Milan
okay
yani ya de ne call ye
mo nam de ne call team no
waya
mo nam de call team
Kofi skasem de obedwane kura Kofi say bibi aba wo Kumasi ya say Ghana ebenya bibi e de pa na efen so
e de
Kofi de ebanie unsa man for da bonten Kofi my imagine say me pese me sit down Debbie nada na wo siri
Debbie kasem bajoleka
me pacho tie me pese me sit down almost 30 million rooms me pacho Debbie obi entina me ba no me pese o trans na o tie bi me so 30 million rooms me sin wo ba bia nso
we sin
me sin wo so ni ma Greek
agree
ensema kromoase na kromoase no unim new site obi unim kromoase new site e krobi o ya friend afase bon me pacho ti asem na me ka cho no na me joy dia wo ye no what are you talking about the laughing
me pacho but so fache so
me pacho me si nyankopon ya de me ne hemfo na kasa me pacho o mo ma me 60 million acres. Masa me kama sama mama kama serious.
Ghana sazi nyanga.
Me pacho ai nobi asema me no kan ni abrepa. Me pacho di omni say wo hwa amfo mo da bontia. Emu oya, emu odin obi. Enti my imagine say Messi 30 million rooms. I'm Ghana for omo da bontin
na Ghana yenye dodo ense
masa
yenye dodo ense
masa chawasam so nyam no na ye interview no me ne obi na ye me pacho di omni se de be ya obi a benya ba bi di ni ti aye de ato me ne hemfu na di nkomo me pacho obi a nso se the quiet improvements obi a jimatum se efe smeyesa because enkran kra no enkran for na me nye bi mu ahom excuse me to say be almost 60 bedrooms in Accra in White House
Indian okay be was in White House
me see in White House
away
me pacho ye fla baby White House more me pacho so ni nkran
White Hills more me nim White Hills more meaning West Hills more.
Me pacho a White Hills more. Me pacho dabi excuse me to say Kofi masa me pacho
project
me pacho I know na me ye no afase bon.
Okay.
Ben me pacho baby America na say me. Me pacho udu agreka. Ensema kromoase new site.
Okay.
Pacho ho no. Na de omni obi.
But me pese busa questions bi. And asa some now come na abotro de team pacho wadaruma. Obi me so de srema me pese busa de sem. Send and say no oba o say maybe no Baba catch say so Chelsea then they say
I'm ready to buy it.
Say
it's my
Nana say we say busa Ghana and some kaka because the Nancy Abasi say MPs say S gas and fanko 600,000 Ghana cedi. Say after 4 years biano.
600 Ghana cedi.
600,000. 6 billion.
6 billion in 4 years.
Aye.
What do the crashing with the that MPs now? Omo pese omo ye demeanor in Poche with the money, sir.
As such as
Asiye nyina ne say omo ye greedy.
Okay.
Adentin omo jiska kase sir. 6 billion in 4 years. Me pacho teacher ni 60 years me pacho benya say.
60 years.
Aye. 60 years in teaching.
1 billion 100,000 Ghana go over.
See, Inia, excuse me to say, I respect my language. By the person me kama MPs netene say, I tracks, I believe, I expect and tracks say.
Now they are trust na scratch na.
Why?
I over here. Oh, sorry.
I'm a scholar.
Computer be over by.
Debbie, I'm a scholar.
Okay.
English.
Let's say also about the Tottenham Hotspurs, right? Also about the Tottenham Hotspurs. They say this season Tottenham ne Arsenal. Ora.
Me pacho mame fama die bimla. Me pacho Patrick. Patrick. Why?
Patrick.
Na woni say CAF president, a friend Patrick.
A
friend Patrick. CAF president. A friend Patrick Mumumbi. Huh?
What's your friend say?
And I may just say Patrick na me kan.
Patrick Mumumbi. Let's say only Patrice Musepi. Different.
Me pacho the same name. The same name. And Patrick Musepi. Me pacho
Patrice, ne Patrick.
Me pacho Patrick.
Okay, you.
Me pacho the only say on the system for framing. Na only a unanage now. By akwa we respect me pa. Oh, player beer or ye Cameroon striker. Ya dodo na Bondimam. Somewhere to Etofels.
Somewhere to feels okay.
Me pacho crashing. Me pacho say omu kwaye. Me pacho draw no. Me pacho menini. O kasem bi chere bat. Anadia hede.
Mene papa ni gasanya no.
Anadia nyade.
Oh, Mr. Adam.
Obi mi eni nkomo.
Only on front no to say.
Me pacho somebody to feels.
On front no say.
Me pacho on Patrick.
On Patrice.
Na Patrick ni chere say I'm demeanor with the.
O the man come for Catherine wa my so.
Me pacho chi no me ntisa. Me ntwi kan den mame. Me pacho excuse me to say with my language. I'm American. The woman say Obi. The koba e nyina ne say no mo pese enka na me be yetitina ni.
Oh, calf, you know.
Me pacho draw na no mo ye no.
Draw, okay.
Na that time no so na me so no ma ye busy a me kwa kwhwe Jacob Zuma.
Oh, prison.
In South Africa. Na no ma ye busy. Enti I expect, I believe say mene Patrick Kasai by said ye nipa bia your friend Samuel Etofels said you will see a beggy ye esi respect me no I tracks I believe say nipa ba ko pe no respect me sir e wo wiase nipa ne ye ba ko pe Obi man
okay.
Catch one ambo
Obi mami Dabi and now some the idea go yemre no be eti me be say me busa no
so me pacho me sewala
Ronaldo
na onim se dia ba wiase
dia na ba
e wiase se wo pese Kumase ene Ghana ye pese ye fa se mata estate no mo nchentali titia ebua ni papa me pacho dabi excuse me to say
say Ghana ni wiase ye da ya mama ni
nchentali titia ye besra wo fo no obasha talititia don't desire me nyese o shara no o ti ase jaima kwala ni ncha talititia atalititia ma demeanor in Porsche with the God fearing person.
Okay.
A pillar of Zion.
Ebema Ghana ide.
Ebema wiase nso ayefe.
Okay.
Ana o mampani kura nso ti ase. Omampani sesi a wote akonya so yi Nanado Danko Akufo-Addo the gentle giant sesi wono so ate ase se obi ansha tality ma no
why gentle giant gentle giant
na Akufo-Addo nya sa na efredo the pillar of Zion, one of the shortest person
yeah that's so hey hey chaso but we was going to answer me was going to answer me Mr. me was going to answer me they say
obi amani baba ensha tality tia ebua ni papa ena nyame nso no ohoho ayi na obi I trust I believe say so person call heaven pa we shall tality tia be call heaven
okay me kai said nan say bi o ka ba Arsenal as me na Arsenal for no bitum say
a pillar one of the disastrous team in the world
disastrous team I didn't try
Chesegu me pacho dabi obi adebi o amem France dabi obi adebi o amem you totally bankrupt team alku with the totally now support us now down support us now with your age with your demeanor in console one more clock e dia sem na kan isa no what support us now e dia ne how e dia ne dia nye
ade obi o support us na
Nasna your team Asna a good dada
abay dey diners na egu
me pacho nye team Asna sem na wokan
aye
enye team Asna in the UK Vladimir Kacha me crazy on support
o ma me support us
oh the queen to queen
okay mommy
yeah the Gunners san ani a friend of you yeah your friend the Gunners say wo kra kan nya me kan ka unim
san your friend Arsenal Ghana
me pacho udim Ghana for friend Arsenal yeah the fear o ba na edidi a your friend the Gunners
okay
Arsenal no first na your team kese ba but o life we there na me opa
now what's about the team man
who say
sorry Tottenham Hotspur
me Spurs in UK there oba playing Charles in Spurs
okay
Debbie okay playing Charles or support Spurs
Harry Suoi
me patron no so in Spurs and na Spurs in to the home ni say Shekatani you like that
why Shekatani or Spurs who Shekatani is Spurs
I like that
na say
just support home
yo o dem mo
no na PSG any
oh PSG ni there ni bonafide property
okay
ni bonafide property yeah ono ati ni bottom ska and what they are to team no but excuse me to say I'm telling you to straight to the tell him the Gunners
egu mo pense mo liba no na menko eyimra menko Thomas me ba cho wadaroma ai me kama dog na boko there
I see
bibia
pure sports there ayakrogen efibia free or being bebre na friend will be tries no pure sports now nim say bag o kan see hu nsem dia 95.7 and obi etie juada ekopem memeneda nondu ekopem dumienu awo kan see hu nsem awono ne ene fie ye sanso de wadwenkyere eso ewuram pure sports there